Hello Scorpio, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your January tarot readings. As always, we're going to take a look at your love life, your career and workspace, and we'll get you guidance from the universe on how to best navigate the energies of the month of January. At the end, I'll post some messages from your person of interest to yourself. And I'll get started with an oracle card. As always, let's dive right in. This reading is this was coming apart, but let me shuffle a little bit more. Yeah, this is a collective reading for Sun, Moon, and Rising Scorpio, so take it how it resonates for you. If you're checking this reading for a sun sign, find out what your Moon and Ascendant are, following the link in the description box. Maybe you already know, so just check out the videos on my channel. I've now uploaded all of them. The last one I'm going to be uploading after this one is Sag, but it will be pretty much right away. So if you're looking for Sag, if you don't see it, it will be up very, very soon. I also have a different channel for Twinflame specifically. It's called Mindful Twinflame, and the handle is available in the description box. Also, if you have any specific requests for what kind of content you'd like to see more of this year, let me know in the comments. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, like, share, and subscribe. Right, so for you, Scorpio, we have Peaks of Joy. Oh my gosh. This is like the angelic card, and it's a master number 33. You know, it's the Jesus Christ age. It's the blueprint number. When we're making, like, turning things into reality, turning our dreams into reality, essentially. That's what 33 is. You know, like you want, let's say, you live in, I don't know, in a rental place or with your parents, and you're dreaming about this big, beautiful house that you'll buy and live there with your family, with your family that you will start. Right? Like, that's a dream. That's dream level. Like, I want a house. Maybe you know that it needs to be a big, I don't know, 5 bedrooms because I want to have a big family. Maybe you know the location, kind of. Right? But 33 is a level where you already know what kind of decorating style you're going to choose for your interior. I don't know how many entrances you're going to have, what's going to be happening with the yard. What do you want to compromise on, or you're willing to if the price is going to be worse or better. You know, like, these are the details already. Or if you're building a house, then you literally have a blueprint. That's what it is. Your life is filled with happiness, so share it with others. Joy is yours today. No matter what your inquiry, you will be happy with the results. You're coming closer to a sense of achievement, and you worked hard for it. You are surrounded by true companions and events that are synchronistically arranged to bring you to the next level of your life. Life is exhilarating and hopeful. Let gratitude fill your heart and remember to share your happiness. Joy is contagious. Beautiful. I love this so much. Such a great start of a reading. Let's continue on this wave, Scorpio. I do have Scorpio in my chart, so I'm definitely taking it for myself, claiming it. Okay, so for your love life, we have the Page of Swords, the Tower, King of Swords, lots of sword energy. Could be dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. For your career, we have Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, somebody doing it on their own, and Four of Swords. For your advice, we have Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so a lot of earth and a lot of air. This is very specific energy, right? This is communication and thought process that turns into a reality, into something material. So yeah, blueprint actually, and what I was explaining is exactly that. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Cups. So it's almost like I'm feeling for you that the cups and the emotions is something that you've already learned. Like, you are in this queen position now, and regardless whether you are masculine or feminine energy, take it how it resonates. But the queen is definitely, she knows, she can read the room. She knows when to speak, when to be quiet, and you see like her cup is actually covered up. Like she doesn't overgive, doesn't overreach, right? She knows not to drain her energy through emotions and feelings, positive or negative, right? And she's nurturing. She may feel a little bit strict, but she's gonna be a mother, a a spouse figure, a daughter, whatever it is, when and how it's needed, right? Like it's a very wise approach to sharing feelings and emotions. And I feel like that was your maybe previous cycle, maybe even a few cycles back, but you've been continuously learning lessons in that area. And being a water sign yourself, of course, that was an important one. And Scorpio usually runs pretty deep in terms of feelings, in terms of how much it touches you and it impacts you and your space, right? So you've mastered that part where I don't want to say you can control it because it doesn't sound healthy either, but you're a lot more aware. And once we become more aware of our triggers and where those feelings and emotions come from, especially emotions, then we can change that. We can reprogram ourselves. We can get ourselves into a more balanced and grounded space where things cannot throw us off our game as easily, right? So that's that. So now you're moving into this phase of, okay, now I'm changing my life, like literally, right? I've changed my attitudes. They say, like, they talk a lot in the pop psychology and philosophy about changing your attitude. You've changed it for the better, 100%, right? Now it's time for you to change your life in the physical, right? So it's like maybe still some process of upgrading, updating your thought process, but essentially you're implementing it in your life. That was a long intro, I know, but yeah, let me continue with the areas of life. I gave you the advice that was in the third part of the reading, so I just moved it upwards. And now, back to your love life. I don't see a lot of interaction here, apart from the fact that if you are dealing with a sword, it was a sword sign. It was an air sign. It could be somebody older than you, or you feel like they are very much driven by the thought process in their life, right? And you're trying to be lighthearted. You're trying to maybe like mix it up a little bit, or add a blend of like fun and adventure and seeing things with new eyes, right? So there's a very big difference between the page level and then a king level, right? And whichever side, roles could be reversed, of course. Maybe you're a very serious person and they seem like a child, and they're fooling around and they don't like to be serious, right? Whatever it is, there is that contrast between you two, at least at this point. And the tower moment is bringing in, it could be just you, of course, and you are like, this is a growth spur for you with that regard, right? Like this is an eye-opening moment. Something is happening in January, or maybe it already happened. For some, I'm actually getting that, but you are just like getting the hang of it. You are just realizing what that something was and how much it hit you and your system, right? Maybe at first you were in denial that like, I don't care about that. I lost my job. I never liked it in the first place. That person said hurtful things to me. Well, worse for them. And now it's like coming back to you, and you're understanding that even if you've managed to deal with like painful feelings and emotions, now like it's impacting your thought process, and you don't want it to be impacted in a bad way. You want to learn lessons, and for that to be a solid foundation now, so that when you're finding a new job, you're starting a new relationship, that you know better, right? Whether it is that you were supposed to learn a lesson and you made mistakes that you don't want to repeat, or maybe you're going to be looking for someone in a different way with different criteria, so to speak, right? So that someone will not be treating you the way this last person did, or the way things ended unexpectedly, whatever it is, because it was a tower moment. So something happened out of the blue that you didn't expect, or something will, right? So whatever the change will be in the months of January, if it hasn't happened yet, it's supposed to change your mind space, right? What you're focusing on, how you're seeing things, right? And if you don't feel like you want to send that person away, or I don't know, to stop doing something just because of that specific event, then don't rush it, right? You have all the time you need, and you have this emotional intelligence to help you, to guide you. So use it. That's why you've been working so hard to get there. For your career, yeah, I'm getting that you are trying to do something on your own. Maybe you're learning new skills. Maybe you're starting a new business. It can be anything. Starting a new hobby. Hobbies are also in this area of my spread. So whatever it is, you decided that. I feel like you've been either in someone's shadow for far too long, or relying on someone. Like, either that was the circumstance, or it was your decision for one or another reason. You didn't feel like you could do it on your own, that you were kind of like leaning towards someone else, right? And now you're understanding that a lot of your dreams have been shattered, how much heartbreak you've had because you had to put off, to put your dreams on the shelf somewhere and do what the boss figure was telling you to do, or whatever that authority figure was doing. Like, you had to follow them, right? So I would say take time to recharge, to understand what is it that you want to do, not out of spite, not out of anger or being rebellious, right? But because you really get into that place of kindness and love, because you've healed your heart, right? Healing is actually in progress, because if you can see, there is a sun in this particular deck, in this card, and it's warming up the heart. So heart healing is in progress. But make sure that whatever next moves you're making or planning, that they are made out of place of love and kindness. And yes, that is absolutely a thing in business. No matter what your business is, I don't know, you could be starting an accounting firm, and you can start it with love, or you can start it out of spite, maybe like doing it as quickly as possible just to show someone, right? Or you can do this because you have an intention to do it properly, because you know that in your previous experience, the company was ripping people off, right? Or they were missing important things, and you heard the customer's feedback, right? Something along those lines. Like, you can have very different perspective, and it will fill your plan, your dream up with very different vibration. Okay, I already spoke about the advice, so definitely grounding your ideas into something and thoughts into something tangible. Keep going that way. Don't be afraid to feel like you're a novice or seem like you don't know what you're doing. Everyone started that way at some point. Your destiny, your spirit guides are calling you for some new adventures, and for this leap of growth. Not even leap of faith, but leap of growth, because as long as you're staying in your comfort zone and within what you actually know very well, that whether it's a relationship setting, a usual type that you choose, or a job that you know very well, right? Like, you will not grow as much as you're supposed to, and you are supposed to grow a lot. You have this peaks of joy in this month, so use this momentum for sure. Messages from your person of interest to yourself. Messages for Scorpio. They flew out right away. Okay, we'll take them. 7 of Wands and 9 of Wands. So your person is a little bit intimidated by you, by your greatness, and how much you can enjoy yourself when you're in your element. Like, they are a little envious of that. They don't know how to do that. They don't know how you do it. So there is a little bit of that. They're keeping their distance because they're not really sure. It's almost like, ooh, it's a kind of this witchcraft. Like, oh, I'm not sure. It's literally, when you're intimidated by someone, it's hard to be close and to develop the emotional intimacy that is needed. But there is a desire for that. There is a lot of interest and curiosity and passion as well. Look at that fire that they're holding, right? So yeah, they see you as this beautiful human that's enjoying their life. They want to be part of it. They may not necessarily be sure where they fit into that picture. So if you're interested, maybe you can help them out. If this is not a new person and you've been together for a while, then they're starting to see that they're losing you, to feel like they may lose you because you're moving in a direction that they don't necessarily understand or approve of, or they're just afraid that you'll be out of their league and you'll want to find somebody better than them. Okay, I hope this was useful for Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I love you all, and I'll be back with more readings pretty soon. Bye, everyone.